Greetings everyone, Eric here, and welcome back to another product review. In this one, we're going to be taking a look at the Huion Kamvas Pro 16. And today's video is brought to you by our sponsor, Shopabunda. Buying products on Amazon, but finding it hard to afford the upfront costs? Shopabunda lets you split the bill up into payments on your purchases, thus helping you stretch out your money but still get the items you need. Payment plans come in multiple options depending on the price, starting with a no-interest 4-month plan and can go all the way up to 24-month plans if the purchase is at a higher price. Check the link in the description to start breaking up your payments today. Alright, so today we are looking at the Huion Kamvas Pro 16. This is a 15.6-inch display tablet. If you don't know what a display tablet is, it is simply a monitor that you plug into your computer through both HDMI and USB, and what it allows you to do is to use the included stylus pen to draw directly on the screen itself, thus allowing you to draw in your favorite program more like you would draw on paper, rather than graphics tablets, which you can't look at your hand while you're drawing. Before I go over any specs, let's just quickly run over and do a little bit of my footage of me very awkwardly opening the box up and showing you all the lovelies inside. Okay, so package just came in the mail today. I am probably filming this stuff out of order, but it doesn't matter. Let's open up this box and see what's inside. It seems to open from the sides. Awesome. Ooh, it looks like we get a retail box as well. Oh, hello. Ooh, that's a nice box. Oh, hey. There's their little thank you card, which is pretty nice. It even comes with a little doodle character. Very nice. Always good to see. Let's get this box actually open. Is it sealed? Of course it's sealed. Let me open that up then. Okay. Alright, and now we take this thing apart. Come on. Come on. There we go. Nice protection over here. Ooh, that new technology smell. Ooh, and of course, oops, sorry, hit the camera thing. We have the tablet here, but we will skip that for now and move on to the under stuff first. Oh no, it's a cleaning pad. So we got the microfiber cleaning cloth. We have links to where you can get the drivers. We have... Okay, that's cool. They give you peel stickers that you can put on the buttons. That is actually really cool. I really like that. That's really cool. Alright, somehow the pen got dislodged from its little... cubby hole there, but that's fine. Let's take the pen out. If I can get it out of the plastic. There's the battery-free pen. It's a really nice pen. Oh, it feels really good in hand. Man, that is so light. They should put a little bit more in them to make them a little heavier. But for some people, that's actually better to have a light pen. So if you like a lighter pen, this will do you good. It's got 2 buttons, which, ooh, they feel really good. They're very clicky. Pen tips got a little bit of wiggling sound to it, but nothing too bad. Awesome. Oh, 2 gloves. Oh, those are so soft. Oh, what is that material? Oh, these are really soft. That's good, because actually my other gloves are starting to get some holes in them, so I could use these. What's this be? Could this happen to be the 3-in-1 cable? It could be yep, it's the 3-in-1 cable. It's coming apart like a snake. Yeah, so yeah, it goes from Type-C on this end to the 3-in-1 thing. So USB, HDMI, I'm out of focus of the camera. USB, HDMI, power thing, which I like. The power thing has a little lock on it, so it can't like unplug. So really cool. Stay there. We have the donut. This is the thing that they're starting to give with all their tablets now. It's a donut that has the extra nibs inside, as well as the nib remover, and it also acts as the pen holder. So it'll hold the pen. You can also put the pen on that way, but I think it's nicer that way because it's a little bit in there, and you can just kind of reach up and grab it. So really nice. And the final box. Oh, it's in there. I'm going to assume you are the power brick. Yep, power adapter. This is for US things, but it does come right off, so you can buy from them different outlet mounting parts, the little pins, and it'll work with your outlet. So very nice, very easy to plug into. So awesome. That's all that stuff. Let me put all this away, and then let me go get the tablet itself. Let's pull that off. And whoa, yes, that is very nice. Oh, I love how thin that is. Look how thin that is. So nice. It's very light, but it's sturdy. Like, it doesn't have that much flex or wobble. You got your buttons over here. Oh, sorry. You got your buttons all right here. You got 3 here, 3 here, your little slide bar. Do they really expect you to put those stickers here, or do they expect you to put them over here on the side? That's not... whatever. It's fine. Let's just take the screen protector off, which is... I love that they're just starting to have these glued down very lightly with a very light adhesive, so you can take this off easily without ruining it, which is oh so nice for those who repackage things, although I'm probably going to end up keeping this. Oh, look at that screen. So nice. That's a really nice screen. I love it. But yeah, over here you can see the USB Type-C input, and that's pretty much it. On the back, it's got the nice little rubber here for you to use. No stand included, which is becoming more common these days with a lot of these companies, but thankfully, if I come over here and grab my thing, I have this stand, which is a stand I got third party, which has the adjustable thing here. So basically, if I can do this with one hand, oh, it's so light. You just basically put your thing there, and your tablet just sits in like that. And that works perfectly. So I highly suggest you getting one, though, because this is really nice. Unless you already have a tilted desk, then you should be fine. But if you have a flat desk like this, that comes in handy. So just pick up one of these. They're very cheap. They're not that expensive. There's not even any VESA mounts, so you cannot mount anything to this thing, which is a shame. But that works for me. This for my setup, I'm fine with this, and it's really easy to adjust any angle you want, including almost a 90 degree, which you don't want. You want a little bit of angle so it, pushes back. But yeah, love what's in the box. So I can't wait to try this thing out. And we're back from that awkwardness. And as I said in that little clip, that was when I first got it. I hadn't opened it yet, so those were all kind of my first reactions, opening the box and getting all this stuff out. But yeah, the specs of this thing is great. As I said, it is a 15.6-inch display. It has 1080p resolution, so that's 1920 by 1080p. The color gamut is 120% of the sRGB spectrum. The viewing angle is claimed to be 178 degrees, and that's from, one side to the other. It has a fully laminated screen, which is great. Fully laminated screens basically allow you to get rid of a lot of the what we call parallaxing. That is the distance between the actual display from where, you're actually seeing things showing up and drawn on screen, and the place where your pen's actually touching, which is usually a piece of glass. That distance can create a little bit of what we call parallaxing, which can be a little off-putting for some people. Lamination allows it to get practically zero parallaxing by having it as close as possible to the actual display, which is super nice. The included pen is battery-free and comes with 8,192 levels of pressure sensitivity, and it also has a 60-degree tilt support. So that means you can actually tilt the pen, and if your software, allows it or has the support for it, you can do some cool effects like shading like you would with a regular pencil. The tablet itself is actually really light. It's about 1.35 kilograms or 3 pounds, which is very light. So it's actually decently portable. And because it plugs in on the side through a USB Type-C connector, you can actually take it around with you. The only problem is it, of course, needs to be plugged into a wall. I believe I said this in my unboxing, which is a little bit of a downside. I wish they would give you the ability to power through USB, but maybe that'll be a cable they come out with in the future. The other awesome thing is it has 6 programmable buttons with a little touch bar. The 6 buttons can be programmed to whatever you need them to be, so whatever shortcuts, whatever you need them to be, and they're really nice. They're very tactile. The little touch bar is normally used for any type of slide function, so if you want to scroll in or out, if you want to change the brush size, all that kind of stuff. But that can also be partially programmed to whatever you want sliding up and sliding down to do. So definitely mess with the software to see if you can find anything that you like. Now let's go over to the obligatory testing of the screen and the pen. Okay, time for the obligatory test of the pen and all. Pen feels really nice and it's really smooth. It's really easy to write on. Pen pressure is pretty consistent. I can seem to kind of keep a pretty steady line here when I need to. But the other thing I want to do is this test, which is, and by the way, this is cork backed, so it's safe to put on the screen. But basically, I'm just going to try and create a straight line. We're going to turn stabilization off, and we're just going to create a straight line relatively slowly. And then as we get around to the halfway mark, we'll speed up a little bit. So yeah, line's a little wobbly. A little wobblier than I care for. Actually, no, that's not too bad. That's about what I expect from most tablets. So it's not that bad. It's got a little bit of wobble, but nothing that can't be... Also, I cannot draw a straight line to save my life. Yeah, with even just a little bit of stabilization on, it's pretty good. So, not too bad. Could be a little bit better, but all in all, very serviceable and very workable for what I do. Okay, and now we're going to switch to me drawing a picture while I talk about my thoughts. The picture you're seeing me draw is going to be Cloud from Final Fantasy VII. I'm doing this because I've been watching a playthrough of Final Fantasy VII Remake. I would rather be playing the game, but unfortunately I don't have a PS4, and I can't seem to get a physical copy of the game, so I can't even use a PS4 emulator to play the game. But I digress. My thoughts on the tablet are, I love it. It's really good. It's drawing really nicely. The screen's a little bit smooth for my taste, but I'm easily getting used to it relatively quickly. The included gloves were not helping because the included gloves are so slick that my hand was gliding across the screen way too easily. But thankfully, some of my other gloves that I already have a little bit more grab to them, so that helped a lot. I would hope that they could eventually try to either sell separately or just start having textured, well, not like fully textured, but partially textured overlays on top of the screen just to give you that little bit of grit, or maybe find some way of making pen nibs that can give you that little bit of resistance, either making them out of a type of rubber material or something. I don't know, just something to give you a little resistance so that you're not having to that way it doesn't seem as smooth. And I know for a lot of artists that's a problem. And then for some artists it's not. Some artists really love it. It allows them to move very quickly and very smoothly across the screen. So your mileage actually may vary. But thankfully, this thing is super affordable. It's like under $300. And for a 16-inch display, that's great, especially considering the Wacom alternative, the cheapest Wacom alternative at 16 the display size is over $600. And it doesn't come with any buttons. It doesn't come with a laminated screen. It does have a bit of a matte finish that's slightly textured, but it does dull the colors a lot. So yeah, you're getting a lot of trade-offs. And the only thing you're really getting is, I guess, Wacom's driver software and their pen, which after using it myself for a little while, they're nice, but I didn't find the pen that much more superior to the pen that I'm using here with the Huion tablet. And I'm also like, yeah, the software is nice that it allows you to have different like setups for each different software you're using, that is something that I feel like some of these other tablet companies really need to get on, because that would be great. But it's also not something that's a deal breaker for me, since I use like one software. I don't use multiple software with the tablet, so it doesn't really matter for me. But again, your mileage may vary. But yeah, I would just like to thank our sponsor again, Shopabunda. As I said in the little advert, basically, if you buy products on Amazon, you'll notice that sometimes Amazon will allow you to have this 5-month plan, but only on really expensive items and only very few items. And I'm not even, it probably is even limited to only Amazon Prime users. But if you would like to have that same kind of payment plan system, but on anything you buy, then Shopabunda is your website service to try. Basically, you just add your item into the cart on their website, and then you can just, boom, get going. So it's really, really nice. So definitely check them out in the link description. I will also have this tablet in the description, as well as the tablet through Abunda. So that'll be great. But anyway, thank you so much for watching, and I hope you enjoy the rest of this little drawing. And yeah, check out Abunda. Check out this tablet. It's really great. I highly recommend it. I'm really in love with it right now. And yeah, I will see you guys in the next video. Later, everybody.